Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm here. This is actually my second day in Morocco, and yeah, I'm gonna take you out for a walk. Hold on a second, guys. There you go. As you can see, I'm basically here at some construction site. They're basically almost finished with making a big garden, public garden, as you can see. And we're gonna go through it. So yeah. Now today's new topic is a very important topic. It's basically one of the few respected countries in Europe that is basically, or should be, an example for a lot of African countries, which is Poland. Now, why did I mention Poland? Now, I grew up with a lot of Poles as an immigrant, and Poland came from far, especially in the early 90s. Let's say in the 80s, 90s, they struggled really hard to just keep up, because they used to be a communist country, then they broke up with communism. And yeah, a lot of people fled the country to seek opportunities elsewhere, especially in the 90s, after the fall of the Berlin Wall, which was I believe in 89. So yeah, and most of them fled to neighboring countries in the West, usually Germany, which has around, I think, 6 million, not sure, but I think it was 6 million Poles. And yeah, they were also struggling with the whole integration process. They were they were not doing well. A lot of them, for example, went to jail. They were basically known for criminals in the 90s. And yeah, so well, the first time I really met Poles in Belgium was around mid-2000s. A lot of them came to Belgium to do the jobs that nobody wanted to do, at a cheaper price, by the way. So they were basically considered cheap labor, white slaves, and especially in the construction business, they were very well known for it. So yeah, so basically it cost you, at the time it was like 45 euros an hour before taxes, if you wanted to hire a Belgian employee in the construction business. However, a Polish guy was only 10 euros, and a lot of business construction companies went bankrupt because they didn't want to hire Poles. But yeah, if you wanted to become competitive, that was a strategy at the time. So yeah, eventually they started hiring them, and yeah, they were actually hard-working people. They used to work, for example, as season workers as well, in the agricultural sector, usually picking fruits, especially during summertime. We had apples, pears, and so on. However, it was basically a mismanaged country in the 90s, heavily mismanaged. For example, A lot of women have been groomed over there, promised jobs in the West, and eventually ended up in a prostitution network. So yeah, they had to give away their passports. There are even still till this day on children who are looking for their mothers, because a lot of these women had, for example, children, and yeah, and had to leave them behind. And yes, unfortunately, mommy never came back. And there you go, guys. I mean, that stuff still happens. Not in Poland anymore, but in other countries like Ukraine and stuff like that. However, this was very well known. In the 90s and 2000s, most of the white prostitutes used to be Polish. And there you go. So yeah. But what I've seen of Polish people is that they are hardworking and proud people. And they stick together. And that's what we should do as well. And look what happened, guys. From the 90s till today, now they're basically in the G20. That basically means the 20 richest countries in the world. They have now a GDP that exceeds $1 trillion. A lot of Poles right now who are living in the West are now looking to go back. A lot of them, guys. Because they actually have more opportunities in their own countries than elsewhere. On top of that, life is also a little bit cheaper. And but yeah, I did like Polish people. They were a little bit different from the most of us, but yeah, I remember even in high school, because what happens is there is some kind of segregation, especially when it comes to natives and immigrants. And immigrants usually stay in the same neighborhood. So eventually, if you were North African, Black African, East European, you basically lived in the same neighborhoods. So we used to spend time together. And I remember the Polish girls, for example, they were highly respected because they didn't sleep around with other guys. And they used to go out and spend time and stuff like that, but they would never sleep with another guy. So, and I remember that, I remember a few of them. Once they got 19, 20, 21, they went back to their home countries, married a Polish guy, and came back. So yeah, and a lot of guys respected them because they used to hang around with us. So yeah, and there you go. Oof. We're going up now. Hold on, let me just show you what this place looks like. So this place, till a couple of years ago, was basically empty. And now they made a massive garden or a massive park. It's not too wide, but okay. You can just walk up here till the edge of the city, and that's great. And eventually, if you work hard in life and you stick together, then you can get far. And that's what I learned from the Poles. And the thing is, the Polish people were basically one of the latest immigrants that came into Belgium. Because before that we had the Moroccans, the Turks, what did we have then? The Italians, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the Greeks, and most of them actually stayed and they never went back. And the Polish now are returning back to their home countries, and that's a good thing. So yeah, hold on a second, guys. Oh yeah, I can't see my screen, but yeah, I thought maybe I wasn't recording, but anyways, I am recording, so that's good. But there you go, guys. And actually, what we can learn about is even if you grow up in a shitty country, you can still turn the tables. And this is what we can learn from the Polish people. And yeah, and I hope that your turn will come too, or our turn, in this case as Africans. So yeah, now Morocco is doing a good job. However, when it comes to connecting the diaspora with the country, we're not doing anything. Basically everything that you see up here is basically built by people over here. The diaspora is just sending money, and that's no good. What we need to do is not send money, but also share know-how. So we no longer have to go back and stay here. And there you go, guys. So yeah, but anyways, guys, what do you think? Do you think that we can learn something from the Polish people? Leave a comment below, okay? I'll see you next time. Thank you.